These are the top 3 fantasy trilogies, according to me. First off, we have the Bloodsworn Trilogy by John Gwynne. These books follow multiple characters around. Some you'll love, some you'll love to hate, and some you might actually hate. It is set in a Norse mythology Viking setting. There's gods, there's demigods. It's a pretty simple but unique magic system, and it is nothing but non-stop gas. This man does not let off the pedal, and John Gwynne is an absolute master when it comes to writing fight sequences. The fight choreography is absolute perfection. It's bloody, it's brutal, it's brilliant. Next up is a series I think everybody has heard of, and that is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. This was the first series, the first trilogy, that really opened me up to how fantastic, how great writing and reading can be. This has one of the most unique magic systems and world building that I've ever read. And for me, the best part was how well this trilogy was wrapped up. I was about 100 pages off from finishing the 3rd book. I thought I had a fairly good idea of how the series was gonna end, and I was fine with it. I was like, this is perfect, this is great. Loved these books. And then it took a complete 180, threw me off, and then ended up concluding in a way that made sense. And not only did it make sense, it made perfect sense. The way that everything matters from literally the first page of the first book to the last page of the last book is absolutely incredible. It is definitely a must read. And at the top, I already know people are going to complain because it's not fantasy, it's sci-fi technically. But if you've read these books, you can't honestly tell me that this doesn't feel like reading an epic fantasy. There's a little bit of everything in here. The pacing, the character work, the world building, the magic system, because it's, you know, science, story, romance, it has it all, and it does it all to perfection. And I've said this before, and I will say it to the day I die. If you've read this series, but you haven't listened to the graphic audio, you have not read this series. There were so many things that I picked up on in the graphic audio that I just glanced over while reading the books. I've read these books, I didn't cry. I listened to the graphic audio, I cried like a baby. It's definitely a must-read series and deserves all the hype that it gets. That's the top 3 fantasy trilogies according to me. Let me know down in the comments below if you have a series that deserves to kick one of these off, because honestly, I would love to knock one of these down a peg or two, because that just means I've read something even better. Love, bye.